industry's flawed, left and started his own company that he founded in 2019. He couldn't do it on his own. He has a leadership team here. 2 p.m. today on the iBoomerang Facebook page, live to anyone. Go check out the team. We've got like a TV channel that they do live training. It is incredible. Go and look at these guys and you'll resonate. You'll understand why we resonate with them, okay? But we have a caliber of leadership here that is very, very high. Now, we've created a concept to help make the future of your business easier. This is the part here. This one slide is the most important. And for, I don't want to offend anybody, okay? I'm 37 years old, and I can say this because now I'm a pensioner. I got my retirement pension at 35, okay? I'm a pensioner now, so I'm allowed to say it this way. For the older generation, this here, technology scares them. My mother is a prime example. But this slide here is, if you get this, you'll understand what we're part of for the next year, 2 years, 4 years, 10 years. And after that as well. We've got a piece of technology that other companies have something similar. Hey, Siri. So when I say this, my phone goes, mm-hmm. And my daughter's name's Casey, by the way. So when she gets told off, my thing starts mm-hmm in my ear. It's very, very frustrating. There's another one here. Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 18 degrees Celsius. Today, you can expect a high of 20 degrees.
So I say that because I like saying it when it says 31. When it says 18, it's not the best. So I want you to feel good if you're in a country that's warmer right now. We're surrounded by this technology. Whether you like it or not, these products here, these technologies are listening to us right now, and they're upselling products to us, okay? So if they've managed to do that, you take Netflix as an example, they watch what you're searching for, and they put in your eye line what you want to see. Your Netflix is totally set up different to mine because of it knows what you're searching for. Amazon sell products to you that they know that you're potentially going to buy. But yet in the network marketing industry, you have to go and call up people and sell to them. So we have a technology here that is changing the game. It's called the PRIB. It stands for a perpetual residual income builder. I had no idea what the heck perpetual meant, okay? But what I now know is that you do something once, and this technology that works 24/7 will start to build your income stream for you, okay? On the right, you can see a tick in every column. The PRIB, basically, how many of you on here would love a customer to buy something without you calling them up? Without you selling and without you having to call them up every month? Well, that means those ticks there will do the follow-up for you, the selling, the upselling, the cross-selling. How many of you would love to have a team, but sadly haven't found it easy to build a team in previous companies? Well, this presents for you. It will train your team up and it will look after them for you. It basically does everything that the old model didn't do, where people struggled. And those people that were saying the negative, one of the reasons was because they couldn't sell and they couldn't build a team. So we now have this technology, but it's important. How do you build a business around this technology? Well, it was very, very clever from Mr. Bugs with the first product and service that we've launched, which is on the left-hand side. iGo Travel is our front door to bring the customers in. In the first 12 months, that generated over 500,000 customers. Now here, if you imagine on the right is Alexa and on the left is Amazon. As an example, Amazon now has over 1 million, or actually 100 million products in their inventory, okay? They didn't start with that. They started with one product, and that was a bookstore. But they were very clever because they know everyone on this call either needs books, reads books, or maybe even writes books, okay? So they launched with something they knew that everybody would be interested in. And how did they get them to come in through the door? They gave you a free membership. Amazon is a free membership. Amazon Prime is an add-on. Amazon is a free membership. So they launched with a free membership to a product or service that they knew that you're interested in, but that was just to get the customers in. So we have people that gives us leverage to say, hey, we can bring in other products and services now. And the technology was watching, hey, we're seeing a lot of people are looking for hoverboards. We're bringing hoverboards. We're seeing a lot of people here are looking for hoovers. We're bringing hoovers. And that's what they did. iBoomerang and Mr. Holton Bugs is an absolute genius. He is the only reason I joined because of this vision. He wanted to launch with a free membership, but instead of a bookstore, something else that we know that everybody on this call is interested in, that's travel. Everybody on this call wants to travel, has to travel, loves to travel. I said this on the last call. If you've been homeschooling, and I know it's majority of the women, okay? If you've been homeschooling, shout out to you. Would you rather be homeschooling in your kitchen, or would you rather be homeschooling on a beach or by a pool somewhere? Yeah, I know the script. How does he know I'm in the kitchen doing this homeschool? Well, my missus is doing it all day, and the certificate came through from the school saying my name and hers, and she went ballistic. And I said to her, I said, well, I should be on that certificate it says thank you for basically being a teacher at home. I said, because I asked Alexa the answer to one of the questions that she can answer, and it got the answer. I helped her. So I should be on that certificate. Okay. But hopefully you're getting this now. The first product that we have launched is something we know. I have to fly to Vegas. So travel is back. And it's interesting because when we've got a travel product here that might be able to save people money, when's the best time to share it with them? Now. But travel is only the first product and service. I didn't join for this. So I'll share this bit and then I'll show you why I joined, okay? The industry is a booming industry. On the right, there's a secret that most people on these calls don't know about. I didn't. And if you did, then well, you just make me look stupid because I didn't know. Okay, Booking Holdings and Expedia Group. These two companies for 10 years have owned 45 websites that I thought were companies that you and I are used to booking on. Booking.com, Priceline, Hotels.com, Travelocity, Trivago, and many more. And they've actually been controlling the prices of the travel market. And there's actually 3 ways you can purchase travel. I only knew of 2. So number 1, if you want to call up a hotel and book direct, then you can do that. If you want to go on these websites and book, you can. Number 3, if you want to try and save more money, then if you have a membership to a travel agency's booking engine, you can see the cheaper behind the curtain pricing. iBoomerang is 16 months old this month. We've done an exclusive partnership with a 19-year-old travel agency just for us, where we have created a product called iGo, and we can offer the savings back to you. Okay, so the iGo platform here, New York City, let's compare a couple. New York City, 4.5-star hotel, and I know there's English people from the UK on this call, and I know how their mind works, and they say, well, I like this, but it's in dollars. I don't like dollars. Okay, it's fine. When you log into the back office, it changes to your currency. If you're in New Zealand, it changes to your currency, all right? So don't worry. On this example, it's in dollars. Now, Expedia, $339 for this hotel. We went and compared it, exactly the same room, amount of people, dates, $178 a night. That's $161 saving. Travelocity, $440. On our iGo platform, a $310 saving a night. Now, saving money makes a big difference. These emails that come in, I forward them to my missus. It makes a big difference at home. On your trip, would an extra $310 a night make a difference on your experience? Of course. But where people actually don't realize is that if they had a budget of $200 to $300 a night, you wouldn't be able to purchase these hotels normally. But with the iGo platform, we can offer the 4- and 5-star hotels at cheaper prices. Now, disclaimer for all of you. We do not beat every price. Far from it. We're not saying we're the best. We get there, but I'm saying we do not beat every price. But we have some fantastic deals, okay? I've used this platform now. Bucharest, at the Radisson and the Hilton, save money twice. I've stayed at the MGM and the Palm in Vegas, save money both times. I've stayed in Cyprus. I've stayed in the Sheraton at Dubai, save money. I stayed in Milan. I stayed in London, and I stayed in York. It works. We save money. and it's getting better and better. But why are so many people using this platform? Because when you use it, you actually get an email, and in green, it highlights how much you've saved. And then also next to it, they give you reward credits for using the platform. So basically, we're incentivized to use it because we get credits that we can use those to purchase travel and other services that we have, okay? So these are the core services. There are other companies out there that sell this membership for 5 to 20,000. They do. We actually have someone that joined the business that paid $7,000 for this same membership. He got it with us, okay? He didn't pay $7,000 with us, by the way, but he managed to, it's insane. We're giving this for free, all right? The week section, for any of you that have children, in the school holidays, prices go up. In the week section, prices go down. And we have an array of stuff. But the one thing that I want to say to you is this. I did not join for the iGo. If iGo platform was all we had, it's a great product and I would use it, but I would not have joined to say this is going to change my children's lives. Okay? It's imperative that you understand this, guys, because it's like me saying I joined Amazon for a bookstore. Clark mentioned at the beginning that this is growing at a crazy pace and we want to help impact as many people as possible. But I have no idea what's going on in your life. I don't. But it's important now that we do have this opportunity to say, are you in iBoomerang now? Do you boomerang? Do you Google? Yes. Did you think you would have said that 5, 10 years ago? No. Do you boomerang? Yes. In the next year, 2 years, 3 years, we've got an app being made. People will have the app. And from the travel, which is essentially like the bookstore, they'll be buying other products and services, and we're bringing them all out. In the next 16 months, we're bringing out another 8 more products and services, okay? How do we get customers, though? It's important you understand how we get customers. How many of you can do this? Call up or speak to somebody, hey, in the next 6 to 12 months, are you going to be traveling? Yes. Okay, cool. If there was a way that I might be able to save you money compared to where you normally go and book, would you like to have access to that platform for free? Yes. You get your phone, you put in their name, mobile, and email, and you send them a code. That code's unique for them, and that's what we call a boomerang. Whenever you hear give them a boomerang, that's where we give them a free code. They go on the website, igoboom.com, so they get a link with igoboom.com, and they go and copy and paste the code, and they press activate. They get given a username and password. That's now 1 customer. You do not go on the site and book for them. You do not go and help them with the travel. It is their site, like they will go on booking.com and they can go look and they can go book. That's your customer now for life, and the Prib technology will help upsell to them. How many people on this call could do that 1 time a day? 1 time a day. You do that 1 time a day for the next 1 year, you'd have 365 customers. In Clark's team, bear in mind the company is only 16 months old, Chanel and Nelly have already got 1,700 customers. That's more than 100 per month. I'm talking about 1 a day on the side of what you're doing. Okay. Now, if you do that, you'll build a customer base, and over time, the residual income starts building up. And the cool thing is when somebody activates the code, not only are we giving them a free goodwill, we're also helping nourish 1 child through the Boom Foundation. This is a really important part, guys. We're all on here. We all want to make money. Is it about money? For some, yes. For some, no. We need it to live. But it's not just about that. It's about giving back. And the Boom Foundation here, every time a code is activated, 1 child gets a nourished meal. We've helped nourish over 7 million children already. That's amazing. Go and follow Boom Foundation on Instagram. Give them some love as well. They're doing a great thing here. And again, this is only the beginning, so it's exciting to help. Now, in terms of iBoomerang, there's 2 ways you can partner. Number 1, you're not interested in the business. You can be a free customer with your Boomerang code today, and your website will be the one on the right where you would see a customer platform where you would get up to 35% off. Not all are 35, some are 5, some are 10, some we don't beat. However, we've got some great deals. You can be a free customer. If, on the other hand, you're looking for an opportunity, then you'll be an ambassador. On the left is your website. The same inventory, 2 things that are better though. You get double the discount, so you see up to 70% off, and you get paid from the customers, okay? So the type of potential income on the right, you phone up somebody, you give them a Boomerang code, they're gonna book a trip anyway, you just give them a free code. They go on the platform as a customer, they see a saving of 20% on this deal here. Cancun, And the normal public cheapest price that we found was 1,046. They go on and they see it that we can give it for 834. Okay, that's a 212 saving. Do you think they're going to book? Of course. How do you get paid? You get paid when the customer saves money. If they don't save, you don't get paid. They save 212, you make 106 in cash. Pounds, dollars, euros, whichever currency you're in. It works. This philosophy, nobody in the network marketing industry has managed to create a company where you give for free and you get paid when they save. Never. And this is only the travel. So on this call, last year, I introduced my friend, Sonny, okay? Sonny came on, he's an entrepreneur, saw this, loved it. He said, David, I want to use it myself. He saved £423 on his honeymoon. Whilst on his honeymoon, for those of you that know Sonny, you know Sonny, he loves to speak to anybody. He's infectious, his energy. And he's speaking to people on his honeymoon. Hey, did you get the wholesale pricing? And they say no. How did you get the price? He gives them boomerang codes whilst on holiday. Comes back this year, oblivious to it. He gets a notification he's been paid $1,604. Sends me a message, mate. How? I don't know how. So I said to him, he actually thought the company paid him by accident. I said, log into your back office. What does it say? Travel saving bonus, a customer name. Customer went on the platform without him knowing. Said 3,208. Sonny got paid 1,600. Would 1,600 make a difference to you? This is only the beginning. This is only the travel platform. When we saw this and we saw the payments coming in from the customers now, we know it works. And the exciting thing is that that's the travel. I mean, like I said, I joined this company not for the travel. I'm saving money from it. I'm getting paid from it. We've got team members on this call that are saving money from it and getting paid from it. And yet we didn't even join for that. That's exciting in itself, okay? Now, one of the fastest growing segments of travel is the drive share industry. Below that, you can see our ecosystem is starting to build. On the left is the iGo, similar to Amazon launching with their first product of books. The Prib is what's going to upsell and watch what the customers are searching for. On the right, where you can see new product or service, that's why I joined, okay? We are launching other products and services that potentially you may use daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. I want to get paid from that. The second product is already live. We're only 16 months. We have 2 products or services. I want to introduce you now to Vibe Ride. Vibe is our second product. We own this. We're debt-free. Guys, we have our own rideshare. There's other rideshare companies out there that you and I may have an app on our phone for. You don't have this one because we only launched in April. We launched in 2 states in America to test it out. It now works. We're paying out commissions on it. Now we're going globally. You can earn from people taking a ride and driving. And the difference being is that the Vibe in the app that you see here, you can customize it. You can choose the temperature of the car before it arrives. If you want the driver to speak to you or not. I like that one, by the way. If you want to choose the playlist, girl power. I've got 2 daughters and 3 sisters. Safety is key. Press girl power, only females can pick you up. Late at night, girl power. If you're a driver, a female, press girl power, only pick up females. Late at night, drunk men, no, don't need to. This is only the beginning. Go look at other companies and their apps at the beginning and what they're like now, and this is ours already. And the great thing is you can get paid 3 different ways from it. On the left, you can introduce drivers. How many of you have been in another rideshare company and spoken to the driver? You know they want to make more money. All right, well, they can drive for Vibe Ride as well. And you give them a code, they sign up for free as your driver. It's free for them to sign up. They just pay their background checks. They can get 70 to 75% of the fare, and 3% of that comes to you too. The second way in the middle, there's some drivers that know other drivers. So they can become an ambassador in the company and they can introduce other drivers. We call it the overdrive, and get paid on their passengers too. The third way on the right, this is the exciting one. You can go and give the app out for free. And when they download it, that's your customer. Yours for life. Never speak to them again whenever they use Vibe Ride. And by the way, this is coming to the UK. It's official, we're coming. Whenever they take a Vibe Ride, you're going to get 3% of every ride forever. Whenever they take a ride. There's other rideshare companies out there that you and I have the app on. Imagine nobody had the app of those, and we went and shared it. And every time we shared it, they linked to you, you get 3% of every ride. In the chat, I can see the chat going off. Just put a number one, if you've taken, I want to see this. Put a number one if you've ever taken a ride with a rideshare company. I say no more. There you go. Okay? And there's more than one out there, guys. There's more than one. And the good thing is none of them have created this model or the vibe like we have. It's coming. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It works. Now, there are ways you can earn, like I said. As a driver, they get 70% of the ride, goes up to 75% after their 50th passenger that month. Every month it goes on that, okay? If you want to go and introduce drivers yourself, this is when it gets exciting. Let's say you just told 10 people to drive for Vibe Ride for free. They can do the other ride shares as well. And let's say within a year, we found the average is way more than this, but we've taken it down, that they bring in around $50,000 worth of passenger fares in a year. 10 times 50,000 is 500,000. Just 10 drivers. You get 3%. You're making an extra 15,000. I did say yesterday that I would share the calculator. I wasn't going to, but I know there's people on here that want to see this. Disclaimer, this is down to your own time and effort you put in. We put this together for you. Myself, and I saw Vix there put his hand up. Vix actually has hundreds of drivers signed up. We're based in the UK. We've been using LinkedIn and Facebook and everything now just to connect with drivers in other states that we have this. So say, hey, do you know about here? Sign up for Vibe Ride. Hundreds. Myself, over 100 drivers. But let's say you just went and got, I don't know, 25 drivers in the next 2 years that sign up as a driver with your code. And the average fare is $15. That's it, or pounds, okay? And let's say they only pick up 10 passengers a day and they don't even drive 7 days a week, they drive 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Here is your amount that you'll make from the 3%. You make 1,800 per month. If you want to bump this up and go with like myself and Vix on the drivers we have, you get an idea of it. This is only the beginning, guys. This is when it gets extremely exciting, and that's just drivers. If you want to take it to passengers, or we call them riders, how many of you can give out 10 apps for free? Hey, download the app for free, just 10. If you did, then you'd have 10 customers for life. In the app though, the customer, it says it will have an incentive, share the app with 5 people and get a free Vibe Ride. So those 10 customers, they go and share it with another 5. They're sharing your code, your Boomerang code. They're your customers. You now have 60. If they do it again, you now have 310. 310 riders that only spend $50 a month, you're making $465 a month. How many riders would you like? If you have 3,100 riders, they're making 4,650. Disclaimer, it's down to your work, okay? It's important you understand this. This is just the rideshare. We're about to launch 2 more products in the second half of this year. I already know that we have done contracts with mobile phone tariffs. So we'll be able to offer ways potentially to save people money on a monthly bill. If they're paying a monthly bill, what happens? You get paid. How many of you would like to save money on your monthly bill? What if there was a way that we could save you on cinemas? This is it. I'll break this down and then we'll wrap this up, all right? If we have 700,000 customers, we have information that we know what they're searching for now. So if let's say 100,000 are online searching for cinema tickets, we can take that data and go to the cinema and say, hey, we've got the data here of customers wanting the cinema. Give us a cheaper deal than retail price on the ticket and popcorn, and we'll put it into our service and we'll let our customers come and use yours. If not, we'll go to another company and we'll use their service instead. That's leverage. That's how we're getting the deals. Now, here's the thing. When's the best time to do deals? When the companies are at their all-time high or when there's a pandemic. It's happening now. Now, there's other ways you can get paid in your compensation plan. I'm going to share with you, I did say to some of the people that I spoke to privately and I invited, I said, look, I'll share with you my 4-year business plan, okay? If you were just to get 10 customers for free and they only save $600 a year maybe on the travel, you would get paid $3,000 in total. 50% of their savings equals $3,000. My business plan, and before I show mine, I'll show you a really conservative one. How many of you on this call said that you could give away 1 code a day? I want to ask now a business question. now this is our role where we need to help people, okay? Do you have a 2-year business plan that at the end of 2 years, you're going to have an extra residual income coming in without you having to do the work on the side of what you're currently doing? If you don't, I just let you know, I'm 37 now. I'm about to turn 38 in 2 months' time. So feel free to send a gift. In just over 2 years, I'll be 40 years old. By 40 years old, me and my family, my children, we'll be in a financial position that their children will never have to worry, and Clark's children will never have to worry, and other people on this call that we've affected in a positive way, their children won't. But do you have that model yourself? I will show you conservative, and then I'll show you mine. Conservative, 1 customer a day for 2 years, 24 months is 730 customers. Okay, play along with me here. How much do you think they'll save per year? Do you think they'll save 3,200 like Sunny's customer? 1,046? Do you think they'll save 600? 1,000, 500, 2,000? Guys, put in there how much you've saved as well. I know Clark saved over 1,500 on one trip. Yeah? So it's important. On the flip side, I know that there's many people here that are from the UK. Okay? So the UK ones will be right in the lower numbers. 500 on 3 trips they saved. Done. Okay? Let's go UK style. Me, when I went to Milan for 2 nights, I saved over £50. Okay? So I'm going to say here, let's say I saved £50 in a year, or dollars. 730 customers, you're going to make an extra 18,250. Let's say I'm totally wrong. Let's say only 400 of these book. That's an extra 10 grand in the next 2 years. Do you have a model to make you an extra 10 grand in 2 years' time? This is conservative. If you want to be Nelly and Chanel out in New Zealand, they've got 1,700 customers. Would an extra 42 grand a year make a difference? I'm showing you, look, this is 50. Let's take it to Sunny's customer, 3,208. I'm not showing you these numbers because when I was shown network marketing, they tried showing me the houses, the Lamborghinis, the fire your boss. I'm showing, would an extra 10 grand in 2 years' time make a difference to you? Yes, it would. If you want to take this to like 200, now we're talking. But I'm only showing you here a conservative model. But here's the thing, my business model. In the next 4 years, I will have 10,000 customers. I will not be giving out 10,000 codes in the app that's being made. It's going to have, share the app with 5 people, get a free hotel night stay. They're going to incentivize people. I know that the customers will be saving a minimum of 250 a year on travel. The travel, that's 1.25 million. I didn't join for the travel. Yes, let's say they don't. Let's say they save 50. Can you wait 4 years? Heck, 5 years. Can I wait until I'm 43 years old until I start getting paid every year an extra 250,000? Yes, I can wait that long. Some people can't. All right. But I didn't join for the travel. I joined because I want to get paid from people when they go to the shop, when they go to the cinema, when they pay their utility bills, when they go to buy a coffee. I want to get paid for everything that they purchase. We're going to be generating 1 million transactions a day. You can't do that on travel. So even if these customers only save £2 a month, I'm making 10 grand a month. This is without any team members. This was without any of them going on travel. Okay. This is why I joined. Whether you believe in it or not, I'm not here to try and convince you. I'm here to tell you exactly what it is. And I know today's the day that you saw it. Okay. The compensation plan on the left, when you introduce someone to the business, you get a bonus, small bonus. It's lovely. I introduce someone to Netflix, they pay me nothing. Also, the dual team there, you need to get your position because last week we did a call and the week before people came in, got a position. Whoever came in after may end up below them, helps them get paid. Today, you've got an opportunity to take this position. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock, another 100 plus people. Actually, I predict there'll probably be 200 plus now on this call. You can join today. You can have your people on this call tomorrow. How many of you know somebody that wants to make money or wants change, needs help? Get them on the call, okay? To get your position, £40. I can't say any more to that. It's too cheap. To get your position, £40. They're even giving you some extra perks here. I'm not going to go through these. Everybody pays the standby to start with. If you want to run it like us and build the business like us, there's 3 membership packages to choose from, specific for your price range. Coach class is the cheapest at $250. That's around £200. Business class is $500. That's around £400. First class is the top package. You can't go any higher than that. £1,000. That's $1,000. That's £800. I came in on first class. Why? 3 reasons why. The iGo booking engine. Me, my family, traveling. I wanted to have access to all of the travel in the search engine. Coach class, you only get access to hotels, flights, and rental cars. Business class, you get access to cruises as well. But first class, you know that week section I mentioned? Only in first class. Okay? Timeshare, marketplace, everything. And we get up to 70% off on the hotels there as well. Okay? So number 1, I wanted to have access to everything. Number 2, how many customers do you want? To start with, boomerang codes. Do you want to give out 10, 25, or 50? You get more every month, but how many do you want to start with? I wanted the most. In terms of building a team, I'm helping people here. I have a role to play now. I'm safe. I'm in. I need to help people quick. So with that, how much do I want to earn from the dual team? Up to 10%, up to 12, or up to 20%. It's non-negotiable. I want to earn the most. So I wanted to have access to the most, help the most, and earn the most. Here's the thing. Like I said this last time, if you've got your cup of tea in the UK, put it down, because I don't want you to drop it or spill it or spit it out. I thought $1,000 was per month. I actually had a call with a gentleman who's joining the business earlier today, or looking at the business, should I say. And I said, like, most people on this call are in the 95%. They don't own a business. And when I came out of football, I studied business. I hung around millionaires. I started going into their companies to ask them how it works. I sit down and, hey, what do you do? Oh, well, I own a company. I ask questions. I ask them all the time. So for me to build a global business from home, near enough, you're going to bring in multiple different products and get paid the numbers I showed you. If you own a normal business, do you know how much it costs to run that business? So for me, £800 a month is nothing to run this. Nothing. And that's when then, so I thought it was per month. That's when I was told, this isn't per month, this isn't per year. That is a one-time payment. You never, ever, ever pay that payment again, ever. £800. Not 8,000, not 80,000, £800. Done. Now, one of the reasons why network marketing has a bad name is because that price there is too cheap. Respectfully, some people, that is too expensive right now. I get that. But in terms of building a business in network marketing, how many of you can afford to lose £800 if something doesn't work within the first 2 months? But yeah, if you put 8 grand in, I tell you now, you'll be in this for life. You will. You'll make sure it works. That's the upside and downside to this. What's the good thing about these prices? It's affordable. You can start your business. What's the downside? It's too affordable. You can throw away your business. Now, if first class is out of your price range, then business class is half the price. At least get in so we can get you up to speed to nearer to that type of money. If you can't even afford that, respect everybody on this call. No problem. Get in on the coach class. You got 60 days to upgrade, pay the difference. We've got a system to show you how to do that. But that's down to how much time and effort you want to put in, okay? If you want to run it every month, there is a monthly fee. Not 1,000, not 500, not even 250. On the left, you can see we've got a monthly subscription, which you're not tied into, by the way. $99 a month. That's in pounds, £80 a month. Per week, £20 per week to run your global business. Now, if you own a business on this call, I know you're paying more than £80 a month to run your business. If you don't, you're on this call, you'll be like, I like this business model. How many of you had this? I know you've had it. I like this business model, but £80 a month? Well, what that means is that you're in a financial position that isn't good. I'll call you out. It isn't. I'm not saying that to be mean. You're in a financial position that isn't good. Because if you show me your bank statement, I guarantee you're paying money for other things that are a necessity. Yeah? It depends on, like I said at the beginning, this could be for anyone, but it's not for everyone. Why? Some things aren't a necessity right now. Do you need an opportunity? Maybe yes, maybe no. If you do, then can we figure out how to either get that paid or cover it from working hard and making money? But what do you get for that? That's where people miss the point. You yourself get a booking engine up to 70% off. That membership costs more than that in other companies. You can also go and give out free membership, free websites. Do you know how much 50 websites cost to give out or to run per month? I can tell you now, more than $99 a month. Your members is totally free, like Amazon, and you get paid when they save money, only when they save. And in terms of building a team, you can actually help people and get paid from their customers too when they save money. The Prib technology says, do not sell, we'll sell. And they also have a technology that presents for you too. You don't even have to do this. And it's important, every month, you get an extra 10 more boomerang codes to give out. And you can buy more, but you get 10 guaranteed every month whenever you pay the subscription. All for $99 a month, £80 a month, okay? So there's 3 types of people that come on this call, 3. What I want you to do is 154 people on this call now. If you're a guest, message the person that introduced you, because they've introduced other people as well. Message them, hey, thanks for introducing me onto this call. I'm a number 1, number 2, or number 3. If you're a number 1, that means you are not interested in the business, not. Okay, we respect that, whatever reason that may be. And it means we will not invite you onto a call like this again. Okay, if you want to be updated, no problem. But what we will do is that we will give you a free boomerang code, and you can go away and just even look at the prices and see. Okay, and at least you've got that in case ever you want to book something. The good thing is, with number 1s, we know that 1 child gets a nourished meal. So we've already done a good deed today. Great. Let them know you're number 1. If you're person number 2, then you're interested in the business. Maybe you have some questions, but financially it's more the lower end packages. No. And they'll have people on the call that can help answer questions. Especially if someone has just joined and introduced you, they may not have the answers. So they'll help answer questions. Then they'll get you in the business. They'll show you then, and this is where it gets cool. You know, Mr. Bugs has that formula, the system. We've got a 5-step system. That system, if you run it properly and your coach will teach, will trainable, we've got team members that have used that system in their first 30 days, made enough money to pay for their first class package, and have never paid a subscription from the profit they've made. Now, that's down to you, disclaimer, okay? But we have many people. Clark has never paid a subscription. Okay, I know there's many on this call that have never paid it. Why? Because we know how to work that system. When you join, you get that system. Let them know you're number 2. Now, if you're number 3, there aren't many number 3s on these calls. Okay, but if you're number 3 and you're like us, first class, and you're like you're probably not going to sleep tonight. I know that feeling. Okay, let them know you're number 3. We'll get your position in the dual team as quick as possible. Okay, and then from that we will get you set up. We'll show you the 5-step system. And then the best thing is, all the teams on this call, we have our own group chats where we are actually helping you. Please, guys, support structure around you to build this business over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Trust me, I've been on that journey. You can try, but it works better being in the groups. We've got group chats. We do Zoom trainings. We have get-togethers. We have fun. And from that, we want to help, because it's not just about making money, but there's certain times you come home from a crap day and you want to be around positive, like-minded mindsets that rise by lifting others. That's why we want to create a culture that isn't just about making money. Okay, so let them know you're number 1, 2, or 3. And for those of you that join, we can't wait to see in the system. I put together a 1-minute video here. Okay, this 1-minute video is of some of our team that we took out to Houston for the 7,000 people event, and the ones walking the stage as well with their flags. That shows that they walk across stage for recognition because they've had success, which means it works. And I can't wait to see you on that journey having success. But the more important thing is this, guys. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, but only in the lifetime of it now. You've seen it now. Whether that decision is yours or not, it's up to you. One thing we can say is we are running with you all the way. All right, we want you to have fun, but we want you to make that change. It'd be great to get to know who you are, and can't wait to see you in the system, in the team, at some of the events. And even if not, then maybe we may bump into each other on some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And remember, guys, tomorrow, 11 a.m., we are going hard. I predict there'll be about 250, 300 people on this call. We can hold 500. Let's see if we can max it out. Get involved, get them on the call, and we'll have some fun there. My name's David Hunt. Diamond Ambassador in the company. It's been a pleasure and honor to share this. I was in at the beginning. I'll be in all the way to the end, and my children will carry on with this business after that, and so will theirs. I look forward to seeing you on the journey, guys. Sending love. Have a great weekend. Try and get some sleep now if you can, because your brain will be on overload. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy the video. Take care. Boom. Clark, Neens, love you.
Yeah, put it in overdrive, making money with my eyes closed, so when I'm wide awake, yeah, I feel like a diamond, a diamante, got me feeling, it's coming in without me driving, overdrive, I had to put in overtime, now I'm in overdrive, had to put in overtime, now I'm in overdrive, I had to put in overtime, now I'm in overdrive, had to put in overtime, now I'm in overdrive, top down and I'm speeding, yeah, know I'm on my way, another meeting, yeah, better get yourself up front row seat, started with one car, now I got a fleet, you know I'm on green like gold, listen, I'll be late for the show, new whip, but my money's so low, overdrive, but I stay in control, gotta stay in control, yeah, I'm cruising, driving slow, I'm an overdrive, it's my time to blow, and you know that it's time for the show, yeah, you know this my year, shining like a chandelier, yeah, I'm shining, everything I do it with no fear, yeah, put it in overdrive, making money with my eyes closed, so when I'm wide awake, yeah, I feel like a diamond, a diamante, got me feeling, it's coming in without me driving, overdrive, I had to put in overtime, now I'm in overdrive, had to put in overtime.